So what's up, it's McNeil from Louison Automotive, and in today's video I'm gonna be telling you guys why it costs so much money to do parking shoes on trucks. So basically a Ram like this truck, or even some of those F-150s, why it costs so much to do the parking brake. Basically you might want to hang there for that video. And a quick tip for you, you might want to always check that parking brake when you're buying a truck, okay? Because most times that shit's not working, okay? Let's get into the video. My name is McNeil and I'm the owner of Louison Auto. So, like I mentioned, in today's video, I'm gonna show you the process of how we change a parking shoes on a truck. And really and truly, most shops will charge you about 3 hours just to do the parking shoes. Now, when people hear it's gonna cost 3 hours to do the parking shoes, either they panic, they don't do the job, or if some dealers are trying to sell those cars, some of them pop the shoes out. Some retail customers may ask to take the shoes out because they don't want to do the job. And yes, it really does cost 3 hours more to do it. Complete brake job, front, back, pad, rotors, including the parking shoes, 6 hour job. We'll do it for you, okay? Come visit us at Louison.ca, book an appointment, I'm gonna take care of your truck, okay? But here is why it's expensive. I'm not gonna show you how to do a traditional brake job. I already have videos on that. But basically, in order to do the parking brake on the truck, you're gonna just remove the rotors and the calipers, the normal standard procedure. In my truck here, when I move the pad and rotors, you can see it's naked. There is nothing in there. There's no parking shoes. That means when I hit the parking brake, it's just dead. It's soft because there's nothing in there. Somebody already popped it out. So how do we get the shoes installed? Now, if you look at that hub, the hub is too wide and there's no room to put in the spring kit for the parking shoes. There's no room to work here. So we have to remove that hub, and that hub is not just like a bearing hub, it's like a shaft that goes through the rear differential. So we'd have to drain the differential / take off all of the bolts on it, open it up, and drain the differential. So we're going to open up the differential here. Yeah, so we're going to open up the differential, drain all of the oil out of the diff. So basically getting the differential oil change here too, okay? So once you get all the differential oil out, you're going to have to try to get the truck in neutral. And why you need to get the truck in neutral is because you're going to have to spin the rear wheel. Well, the wheel's off right now, but you're spinning that rear axle, okay? So in order to turn that, you need the truck in neutral. In order to put the truck in neutral, on the left side of the steering wheel, I'm going to show you right here, there's just a little flat box. You take a flat end screwdriver, you pop that out, just a cover, and you're going to see a little orange string there. You hang on to the orange string, and there's going to be a little silver lever. You just kind of click at it, poke it up, and pull the string forward. That's going to put the truck into neutral. When you're done, remember to pop it back. So the way it works, same thing, you put a little tension on the string, pull the string a little bit, lift the locking mechanism up, and then it will spring itself back in, and the car is going to be back out of service mode, out of neutral. And that's actually a good tip for if you have to tow your vehicle anyway, because you're going to have to put it in neutral for somebody to tow it for you. So once you get in neutral, that means you're going to be able to spin that diff freely as you need to. Then there's going to be a very tiny screw on the right side of the diff there, right where you see my guy unbolting it here. After you unbolt this, is because you're trying to take out one of the pins that holds those shafts in place. So we're gonna pull that long pin out. I don't know the right terms for all of those little tiny fucking parts, but the bottom line is you take that little shit out. You see you taking that spring out, we take that bolt out, and then they're gonna be like some kind of C-hook clips that holds each shaft in, one for the left, one for the right. Once those come out, we need a magnet, because sometimes they drop in, you use the magnet to pick it up. Look how easily the shaft just slides out. So you slide out the shaft on the right, you slide out the shaft on the left, okay? Once both of those shafts are out, you are free, with lots of room to install your parking shoes. Now, this is not a video telling you how to install parking shoes, so you just put the shoes. I'm hoping if you go for all the shit to open this up, you probably know how to do parking shoes. If not, I'm gonna have to make a video how to install parking shoes for you guys another time, okay? Anyway, once you put the shoes back up together, you're going to just do the opposite of everything we just did. So now you slide the shaft in, make sure it's not all the way in, because if it's all the way in, those C hook clip things will not fit. So here we had to pull it out just a little bit again to hook that clip in. You put the locking pin back, the screw to hold the pin. Make sure you clean the surface very nice, because you're going to put silicone on it. It does not come with a gasket. We normally use a liquid gasket or silicone on that. Clean the surface very nicely. You put silicone on one side, and then you stick the silicone on. You go ahead and do the rest of your brake job all around, you know, close up everything nicely, giving the silicone enough time to dry. And at the end of the job, you will go ahead and fill the diff up. The diff normally takes about 2 liters roughly of differential fluid, okay? So that's how you do the differential job on those ramps. So it does pretty much be on the hoist all day between getting the silicone dry nicely to take the fluid, doing the pad and rotors all around. So yes, on a complete brake job, to pay a shop 6 hours to get it done, it's not outrageous. This is just basically what it costs, okay? It's a heavy duty vehicle. This is how they design it. It's not just a Ram thing. A lot of the Fords are like that as well. I believe the Chevys do, but I honestly haven't done a Chevy in a while, so I'm not sure if the newer Chevy trucks are like that too, but I would imagine it's the same, because they all require that big hub. Like all those wheels are like 20-inch rims right now, right? So you need a big hub to hold on to that rim. So the big hub is blocking the parking shoes, so it's not rocket science. I guess maybe if there was an easier way for the engineers to do it, they would have, but that's just the way it is. So anyway, if you want to get it done, because your shop don't want to do it for you, we basically would charge you 6 hours. I'll get it done for you. Keep in mind, like that's a very good tip for private buyers or even dealers. When you're buying those trucks, you might want to hit the parking brake and see if the brakes are dead, or if you actually have parking brakes, okay? Because most likely, if you don't have parking brakes in that truck, yes, you're gonna have to do that job to pass the safety. So keep that in mind. Hopefully, I save you from making a mistake buying a truck with no parking brakes. And then if you did already buy it, then hey, you can call me. I'll get it done. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. If you're still here and you like our content, there is another video somewhere. You can check that one out, or you can subscribe, like, share, and do all that kind of stuff.